Tom Duty, middle-aged American, living in New Jersey, near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. It's appropriate that the smoke alarm just went off as I'm reading a comment from a commenter called Crunchberry. It seems the pseudonym of Fruity Berry was rotated or maybe retired, and now this man, who also calls himself or Illuminati, is not. It doesn't seem to be a name he gives himself. However, it's kind of a membership of a club saying something about him, and that something is something I'm unsure of. However, this man is a political conservative, which is why I think this post drew the following comment. Now, I also will suggest, with some evidence to prove, that Fruity Berry, now Crunchberry, is interested in, the audiobook I give him, which is what I'm giving him now. And if I could find the screenshot, I would be reading his comments. So Crunchberry writes, Thomas, I'm sure your analytical and in-depth analysis must be correct. You're nevertheless highly educated, successful Grubhub driver. May I suggest a comprehensive mental capacity examination, Illuminati. Now, there's no question about it. This guy's literate with a large vocabulary and a capable writer. The large vocabulary isn't really proven here, but I do know Crunchberry is Fruity Berry, and the writer behind these pseudonyms has a large vocabulary. Now for my reading of what solicited his comments, followed by editorial. Now these are my words. Secretary Pompeo wants Americans to understand Soleimani was an imminent danger to us, and killing him was best for the U.S. Pompeo also wants Americans to believe Iranian people support the U.S. For my observations, including the sense of renewed Iran unity displayed in the Soleimani funeral, Pompeo is dead wrong. So a conservative would read this and somehow try to take the opposite position, which I think Crunchberry has done. Although he kind of has this backhanded way of doing it. He also seems to attempt to insult me by doing Grubhub. And the idea that I'm feeding hungry people in New York, and tonight I did, I think, about 12 deliveries, and it's nice work. So the insult, if it is, has the insult about me doing Grubhub, it is not insulting. So you're a clever, to you, Crunchberry, you're a clever guy, a capable writer. Try again. I'm a fairly open on the internet, and you can find something better than Grubhub. The other point I want to make is that I know from my YouTube channel specifications that nobody listens to the end. And I have good reason to believe, sort of supported by data, that Crunchberry, a.k.a. Fruity Berry, is the only one who listens to the end. So listen to me, Crunchberry. You are the only one listening right now. My wife is here. She just toasted some panettone, and she's listening. But my wife, Hannah, and you are the only two people listening right now. So here's the thing that makes my statement. First of all, I'm kind of gentle on politics lately, but this statement just seems self-evident. The sea of people that showed up for Soleimani's funeral in Tehran. In addition, the massive showing of support for him in Baghdad, and then in addition to that, and this, I guess it's been going on long enough. The death to America, the chant in widely used in Iran, was now in the news tonight as being used today by the parliament. So this is not just spontaneous uproar on the street. This is uproar by, I don't want to call them elected officials because it's probably not an election, but appointed political people of Tehran, Iran. They have chanted in unison, death to America. So this is a country that was showing some fractured support for the government, and for Mike Pompeo to claim that the people of Iran support the United States is dead wrong, as I said it. So maybe Crunchberry, a.k.a. Fruity Perry, will have more to say. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.